Hi guys, so we just wanted to come to you today and share a little bit about us, who we are and our journey. So let's start with some introductions, I guess.
So I'm Rob Harris, married to
Sonia Harris.
Okay.
We're married.
Just want to share with you about who we are, our journey, relationships, the highs and lows, marriage, part of our personal journey as well, about how we got to know each other and how marriage has developed for us and how it is currently, but also just to share our passion about how we want to see people be fruitful, go into relationships in the right state of mind, be as best positioned as you can to be successful in relationship and marriage, and how you can influence others more than anything else.
So the reason why we want to talk to you about this is because many years ago, because we've been married 14 years now, and we've been dating 15, and we will share a bit, later on about our journey, but we've been married 14 years, and when we started dating, it was very quick. We dated, it accelerated quickly, didn't it? And we went to our pastor to say that we believe that we are to be husband and wife. And interestingly, he prayed, and when he finished praying, he put his arm around both of us and he said, share it. And we just looked at each other and we thought, what does that mean?
Okay.
I don't understand what you mean, share it. So we just kind of parked that and focused on, the fact that, we'd had our pastor's approval and we were all loved up, and then it was full speed ahead and, planning and all of that kind of thing, getting engaged. So we didn't really focus on those two words. But they just kept coming up, didn't they?
Yep.
Like over the journey.
Yeah, and the process that we went through was tough, wasn't easy. The first year, I will say year, my wife will say maybe a year and a half, 2 years of marriage was warfare.
Oh, of marriage. We meant of the relationship, okay.
Of marriage was warfare.
Yeah.
A lot of identity issues, of independence, fighting against each other, wills, not physically, stubbornness, which will apply to me. And just about kind of where we are now, 14 years on, and now even more than ever, share it makes so much sense to us.
Yeah.
And this is why we're doing this. I will confess, naturally, I'm quite a private person. Camera, photos, anything like that, I'm not down for. But we really feel like we're in a season of life where we've got enough experience now. We're credible enough because of what we've been through the last 14 years and teaching and sharing material, what God has done in and through us. That is a good time now for us to just step out and see what happens with sharing our journey and our story.
So what we've done is over time, we've created the Rooted for Relationships program, where we do courses, and we've also written books about Rooted for Relationships. So Rooted for Relationships is, as I said, a program that we've written. It's in 6 stages, 6 parts, can be run however you choose to, but it's really about singleness. Now, I know this is something that not many people will talk about, especially in church. And if they do, they may touch on it with a sermon here and there. But it's a really difficult subject to go into because everybody's journey of singleness is different. Now, we obviously had our own journey of singleness, and we are going to share that with you. Maybe in another video, I think, because otherwise this will be too long. But what happened was we began to feel the need for single people to be embraced, talked, and also educated about the journey that they're on and the season that they're in. And so we spent a number of years, I can't even think how many, teaching couples who were preparing for marriage. And what we were finding is a lot of the issues that they were dealing with at that stage, when they were literally about to step into marriage, really could have been dealt with when they were still single. And so we ended up spending so much time, and still do, counselling couples regarding issues that really could have been either dealt with or at least, recognised, I suppose is the best word, before they even got into a relationship, much less marriage. And so that's why the Rooted for Relationships course was birthed in our hearts, first of all. Yeah. And then we went to our pastor and he said, great, do it. And then it took another few years, didn't it? I think we were kind of waiting for someone to come and say, right, let's do this. And then we realized, no, we need to just get it done. Yeah. And so we did it, and we will talk about it. And we have got the books and everything we'll share with you. But for now, we just wanted to really give an introduction of where we are now and where we've come from and all the bits in between, which we will talk to you about in another video so it doesn't get too long.
Yeah, and also just to say that we've done this stuff for like 10, 12, 14 years now. personal experience and meeting with couples. When we meet with couples, what we talk about is confidential. So if you're a couple and you're watching this and you're thinking, oh my gosh, we don't do that. We keep it real from our personal experience and what we've learned and developed over the years as well. So we're by no means experts, but we're real and we keep it real life, especially in church life as well. Sometimes you'll get a picture of marriage, you'll see that couple and you think it's amazing. It is amazing and it is great, but it also takes a lot of work to maintain that and to keep a high standard and set an example for younger people, youth. We challenge older people, everybody, whether you're Christian or not as well. It's not just about church in that sense. It is for us, but we know that people in relationships outside of church, and we really want people to go through relationships and marriage and be successful. So this is our passion, this is our heart. So welcome along our journey, and we look forward to have some laughs and some fun during the time.
So I think to sum up for this one, really, it's the whole idea of share it, which is the name of our channel, is that God has given us, I would say, a calling. It is a calling, because I know so many couples that we're around, especially couples in leadership, it's difficult to open up and share about your relationship because it could be used against you, it makes you more vulnerable. But we've been given the calling to share our relationship. And so you will discover, as you continue watching all the different recordings that we do, is that we are very open without exposing each other. We are very, very open about our relationship, and there isn't much that we will not talk about. We protect our children. We have 3 children. We didn't mention that. We have 3 boys. We have 3 sons. And they understand as well that a lot of the teaching that we do, a lot of the Saturdays that we spend teaching, a lot of the Sunday meetings we have after church, and a lot of the couples we have coming over to our home in the evenings is because we're trying to assist them with their relationship. And our children get that. So that's why we share, that we were called to share, and we will continue to share. And hopefully you will subscribe to the channel so that you can hear some more about what we have to say and what God has to say. Yeah?
Wonderful.
Fantastic.